Hello and welcome back to the Monsters of Monster Hunter Double Cross, where today we're taking on a furious Rajang. And hopefully it'll go a little bit better than the one that we fought while we were dealing with the Argyros. But it's never a guarantee, so we just gotta go on hope. We can use traps this time around, so that'll make things easier. And looks like we don't have access, well, no access to Defender with an element boost, but looks like we got Defender. Okay. And even Carver low. So we might get something extra out of this. And then one of these item sets is what I use against Rajangs, and it looks like this one. Okay. Let's go play with a very upset monkey. Probably mad because someone already broke its tail. Okay, we're, I think, 2 load screens away from where it starts. Yeah, furious Rajangs come with pre-broken tails. They always have access to regular Rajang's rage-only stuff. And they always have the golden fur. Not to mention just dramatically increased damage output and health. So my strat for Rajang: put down Shock Trap. Use Shock Trap to anger Monkey. Then use Pit Traps when it's angry. So, just gotta make sure not to eat that beam while putting down the trap or waiting for the thing to get into the trap. Come on, buddy. Just over here in this trap. It's not that hard. There we go. So we are, of course, going to try and bust the horns. And now it's mad. So now we want to put down this pit. Excellent. That hardly could have gone better. Didn't take a hit while getting the trap down, and it was in the trap as soon as it was fully deployed. About the only thing that could go better is visibility, because it is currently in a spot where, ow, we couldn't really get a good look at its face. Gotta be careful when putting my weapon away, because this thing is very capable of punishing things like that. After all, it doesn't take a very short amount of time to put this weapon away. Okay, now might be our chance to put this one down. Alright, we're not taking a punch. Good. Didn't take the spin either. Alright, buddy, this way. Cats, you too. Yeah, that's what I want to see. And his arms are not bulked up. He also seems to be a fairly small Rajang. That is fine by me, and hey look, he's out of rage now. I'm gonna go ahead and save the last pit trap. Might use it to capture him if he goes to sleep while angry. Of course, you can't get a Rajang in a pit trap when it's not angry. Though in older games, it was Furious Rajang reversed whether or not it had to be enraged for a pit trap. Where regular Rajangs had to be, like, was it not enraged or was it enraged? I don't even remember. I never really tried trapping Rajangs back then, but I do know that Rajang and Furious Rajang had their roles reversed. I think it was regular Jang had to be enraged and Furious Jang had to be not enraged for a pit trap to work. Of course, back then, Furious Rajang didn't even have a name. It was just Rajang. It was a G-rank variant of Rajang. Though some called it Golden Rajang for obvious reasons. Well, if I had actually had energy for my sword mode, might have been able to get a hit there, but I was not paying attention to my meter. Let's not get slammed there. That slam hurts. Of course, just about everything this monkey does hurts. Ow. Jumped a little late there. A few frames earlier, I might have been able to get a vault instead of just taking the hit. Hey, buddy, thanks for the heal. So it seems like this is the only area in this game where the foliage doesn't disappear when it's all up in your camera, which is kind of annoying. Oh. Goodbye. Always fun to watch them go. And let's go ahead and at least make the next pit trap. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to capture this guy. I'm going to kill it. I've got bombs for if it goes to sleep, enraged or no. Thank goodness I can roll through rocks with proper timing. Apparently he just enraged because I jumped off him. I mean, I guess that would kind of upset me if someone jumped off me. Ow. Thanks, cats. Though one of you was more helpful than the other. Okay, now it's time for this. Definitely pay attention to how Rajang's red arms look when it reddens them, because we're not going to get to see those when it's dead. Also looks like the rest of the body reddens a little bit, though I don't think it actually has any effect anywhere other than the arms. And wow, that was a pretty wide hitbox, and we also just saw that bone pile spawn in. It's always interesting when you see a gathering spot spawn in. Buddy, I know I'm the only target here, but can you at least just let me sharpen? Now I'm not the only target. And Cat, you almost kept me in place for that. I mean, sure, I got well clear, but I actually had a concern rather than being totally fine. Should be close to a ride. Ow. I think we just got elbowed. Hey, the arms aren't red no more. Which means, since we're close to a ride, or so I think... Oh, they're red again. It is, of course, ideal to get rides when the arms are not red. But then again, since the horns are already broken, we don't have to go for the face. We can go for the back legs, and those will be nice and squishy, regardless of whether or not the arms are red. So apparently we still did get some hits on the arms. They are pretty big and wave a lot. Better to take the hit from the body than the beam. Ow. You actually want to be careful with attacking Rajang when it's got a big rock. because if you do manage to flinch it, it'll drop the rock, and the rock still does damage when dropped. Ow. That back hop does a surprising amount of damage for not really being what I would consider an attack. Ow. And that is one of Furious Rajang's strong suits, punishing people who do things. Do something that keeps you still while in the same area, then you may just see a big old beam coming your way. But he's leaving now. Great timing on that trap there, Cat. Just phenomenal timing. Couldn't be better. I actually wasn't aware that Rajang could come in here. Not many monsters do come into this particular part of the cave. Ow. Okay, positioning isn't great, but trap's down. Get us some energy. And hopefully we can get Mr. Jangles into here. Ow. Yeah, positioning's actually pretty terrible. Tried to get out of the way before putting it down, but I seem to have gotten too out of the way. Part of not being terribly familiar with this part of the cave, because not many monsters come here. And hey, the arms stopped being red, which means just lots of damage. I am so glad I managed to jump off his arms there. Oh, hey, Vespoid. Uh-oh. Ow. Hadn't meant to roll when I did. Oh, no. Ooh. And today I learned that it can bounce in the same, or right under where it is. Which is dangerous. Like, if it required forward momentum, then at least there would be some safe spots. Oh, that poor cat. Where are you going, buddy? Through the ceiling, I see. Oh, hi. Give you some paint back. You look like you could use it. Ow. I'll take that over getting back hopped into. Unfortunately, it got out of range of the explosion. Ow! Well, oh! We got lucky. I was fully expecting that to be death right there. Okay. Need to make more of these. And then we're good. Uh-oh. I don't like when it does this when my weapon's out, because my ability to dodge it is quite limited when my weapon's out. Nice shot, cat. Ow. Well, we just had our red health stolen by a back hop. That's fine, we need to sharpen anyway, so I don't mind being in here. And yeah, let's go ahead and drink this. And then back to the Jang, who has left. Probably jumped through the ceiling to do so. Oh, thanks for the top off there. Not quite top off, but close. Hey there, buddy. So I need to try and get another ride, is what I need to do. Ooh. Well, hey, I'll take a knockdown. And some more energy. And now... Ow. But in addition to ow, another knockdown. Always welcome. And damage. Ow. For me as well, apparently. Ooh, that was close. I don't think I need to tell you how close to death that was. All right, drinking. And we're good. Where's my dung? There's my dung. Gotta toss that stuff before the first tick of damage or else you're gonna take a lot. But then again, that was actually Apex Rajang's deal. Back in 4U. Furious Jang doesn't have... Oh, okay. Yeah, Furious Jang doesn't have nearly the grip strength of Apex Jang. I wasn't expecting it to die that fast, but I'll take it. And we just got a Rajang heart. It's a little bit of a false positive when you get this, because that last kanji is what's used in most of the mantles and whatnot. But for Rajang, it's just fur. It's the Rajang hearts that you're after. And the ghoulish gold gorers. But those are just gotten from breaking the horns, not from carves. And hey, we get a nice view of the ocean. Not the beach, though. And that's not a ghoulish gold gorer. Or is it? Could have sworn they were rare 9 before. But maybe they're just rare 8 now. The fact that we got 3 of them tells me that they're probably not rare 8 now. That was a small Jang. It was a gold smaller. It's always interesting when you get a gold smaller. Tiny little guy. But hey, we had to bring him down. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Join us next time when we take on a Gammoth. See you then, friends.